But what this coin represents for my office is for excellence. And so I want to provide you with this excellence in your efforts to be a great military child, but more important, support for your father and for your mother, and as all the good deployments that you've had with your father. So on behalf of my office, I just would like to present you with my coin and to say thank you again for all that you do. And so we also have one more surprise. I would ask the sergeant there to turn around, please. So let's believe what we're doing. This is the English style of just return from accident or achievement from all that. Doesn't get any better than this, does it?
No, well, I knew about the Military Kid of the Year one, and I didn't know about this, and I didn't know, well, I mean, no, I was this is kind of all pretty much surprised, actually. Like, I really didn't know much going into it. Oh, that's kind of an indescribable moment. I don't know, it was just kind of just awe, and
Took you a second.
it did. Well, he said turn around, Sergeant, will you, yeah, and so I turned around, and I was just like, it's hard to explain that feeling, but it's just so amazing, and I'm so blessed, and, oh, I'm so glad to have him home.
And sir, tell me about seeing your daughter for the first time.
Oh gosh, it's been a good day. I got to see everybody today, so but her last, and it was just good to be able to surprise her like that. She deserves it. She's been a trooper through all the times I've had to leave, and just proud of being with her.
Tonight we begin with one of those great stories that we all love, the story of a surprise homecoming celebration for a local soldier in Waterloo. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ron Steele.
And I'm Amanda Goodman. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Well, it has been a year in the making, and tonight a family is finally back together. Michael Crow joins us now live in the studio with the story. Michael.
You know, this was supposed to be a surprise for the family, for the soldier, but he was so excited to get home that he surprised the family as well. Still, a great day for them when they've been through so much.
A lot of parents know the pain of sending their son to war.
So a parent's job is to worry.
But not every family gets to welcome them home safely. This one does, and today they did.
A little overwhelmed. Not used to this kind of stuff, but I'm happy to see everybody. It's good to see family and friends.
Grant McCready just finished his tour in Afghanistan.
It was a long 9 months for us. He said it went pretty quick for him.
He enlisted after his cousin, Donnie Nichols, was killed in action.
I mean, I lost my breath. It was like, really.
McCready is the 17th family member to serve.
Very proud. He stepped up and did, like I said, what he thought he needed to do, and I'm very proud.
In the Patriot Guard, the McCready parents have escorted dozens of soldiers home and comforted too many grieving families. Today was different. Today, Dan led his son's ride.
To be on both sides of it, it's awesome.
But they're not just guards today. They're still parents.
But just having him home and having him there was wonderful. It's always great to give him a big old hug. And
this was a good one, a happy one, and it was our son, so yeah, there was a smile on my face. It was, you know, this was a fun one.
Grant will be home for 10 days. He says he'll spend most of it with his fiancée planning their May wedding. Back to you.
All right, Michael, great story. Thanks so much.
Well, it's always special when our troops return and surprise their family members.
The stories are great. It's even more special when it happens right around Christmas. This was the case tonight at a gymnastics practice in Orange Park. For 7-year-old Anna, this started out like any other day at gymnastics. Same for her 11-year-old brother, Jeremiah Jr.
They were just saying it would be nice Daddy come home. Well, they're counting their days, so it's only 28, so 5 more days. So they're counting their days until Daddy gets home.
But it's really today.
It is today. They don't know.
Suddenly, this gymnastics lesson had a surprise visitor.
Hey, girl.
Daddy, I thought you would come home on the 28th.
The surprise was actually hatched when Jeremiah got home around 10 o'clock Monday morning when the USS Sullivans returned from a 6-month deployment. First, he got to spend some quality time with 8-month-old Samuel before his dramatic entrance this afternoon.
Just got taller, and you know, as kids do, they grow up. This one was not this big before. It wasn't missing any teeth, so you miss some things being a parent, but it's always nice coming home.
And last time it was 8 months, and this time it was 6 months. And I really missed him really much.
Yeah.
So instead of having to wait until after Christmas, this family of 5 now gets to spend the holiday together as a family again.
I was really happy because I thought he wouldn't be here for Christmas, and then I wouldn't have to open my presents so late.
I mean, any parent probably would feel the same thing, seeing their kids after a while. It's just feel of joy, happiness.
Happiness of Christmas.
No, to see you.
Well, how great. Jeremiah says this time he should be home for a year.
A soldier's secret mission, his assignment, surprise his children by returning home for Christmas.
It was mission accomplished. CBS 11's Tracy Cornett here to talk about the heartwarming family reunion, all just in time for the holidays, which makes it that much more special.
The nick of time. Yes, when you're a military family, as you know, there's only one thing better than a visit from Santa Claus at Christmas, when your mom or dad returns home. And today, 2 students in a Grand Prairie elementary school got that very gift when their dad surprised them from Kuwait.
Domingo Rodriguez has served our country for more than 20 years, but today at Dickinson Elementary School in Grand Prairie, the Army Sergeant's assignment is personal.
Excitement, you know, just choked up trying to see my daughter.
Students lined the hallways to cheer on their special visitor. Somewhere in the crowd, his 2 kids cheered too. The 5th and 2nd graders were told this was all part of a book parade. Their classmates, though, knew better. Rodriguez's son, Domingo, saw his dad first. Next, amidst more cards and smiles, it was time to find his daughter.
It's okay. I've been doing this for over 20 years. This is my last tour. I've been away from the family for years.
But they'll be together this Christmas, something at the top of the whole family's wish list this holiday.
Excited that my dad's home.
We have a new grandbaby that he just met, and I'm happy for all of us to be together.
My wife and my family, we've been through so much accomplishments, separations, a lot of anxieties, and it's now we're finally here.
Sergeant Rodriguez is slated to return to Kuwait in January or February, but he says he will serve another 1.5 years before he'll return home for good. And he is looking at that like it's going to fly by. 1.5 years, and he is back.
You hope. And the toughest things for these families, man, is all these 6-month tours that everybody's been used to for decades have become 12 and have become 18-month tours. And, you know, it's exhausting for those who get left at home as well. So a big hello to everybody left behind, taking care of everything.
But he is here through the holidays for his family, and what a wonderful, wonderful
And did you say,
holiday it should
especially
be.
that little girl, she is so happy to have her daddy. That's great. Love seeing those stories. Thanks so much.
U.S. Airman is home for the holidays. He flew in just this afternoon, surprising his wife and young son, who had no idea he would be home in time for Christmas. Fox 5's Caitlin Pratt was there for the big surprise, and she joins us now live from Hartsville-Jackson International. Caitlin, what a wonderful surprise.
Deidre, no idea whatsoever. Stacy Welch arrived here at the airport with her young son, thinking they were going to be picking up an aunt. Instead, it was her husband coming up that escalator, a surprise weeks in the works. A frantic wave, a secret signal of the surprise to come. Andrew Welsh is home for Christmas. Oh! Both Andrew and Stacy are in the Air Force, both serving in different countries. Time together is rare, treasured.
I'm shaking so bad. I'm just excited to see it.
The couple's son, 2.5-year-old Drew, shocked to see his father in person.
So you excited? Yeah, you get daddy for Christmas?
Andrew says he was in on the surprise for one reason.
For that reaction right there.
We're just so grateful to be together as a family.
It's tough with him being away.
It has been for them, and especially for that little boy away from both his parents. Normally they're not deployed at the same time, so this was just kind of a fluke.
Nice Christmas present? Yeah, the best.
I can't express. If it wasn't for God and our country, we wouldn't be here today.